Hi there, friend. My name is Mar. I'm a mom and an artist, and this is my little vlog where I navigate my life, share with you my ups and my downs, everything pretty much included, including this. So today is October 10th, 2025. It's a Friday, thank goodness, and I want to just say briefly, every view, like, and subscription really makes a big difference. I'm on the road to monetization, so every little engagement with my account really matters in the long run. So I just want to say thanks in advance for that. Self-promotion to the side. We're going to get into a little weekend vlog. I have some projects that I want to keep track of with you guys that will be unfolding. I'm not comfortable talking about them because I don't know which projects we're going to focus on the most. And I'd like to just have it organically play out. I'm sure I'll narrate a little bit in the voiceover and let you guys know what's going on. But that's just kind of my game plan right now. So I wanted to be real with you, just tell you happy afternoon for a second, and tell you that we're kind of in transition. We are in a place of moving. There will be boxes. It's kind of a mess. My life is not perfect, and I don't know. I don't really want it to be perfect. However, it would be really nice to just have one boring day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we haven't been able to relax in a long time. We had to do kind of a forced move, our last move, and then this move was kind of a better opportunity. So I'm really hoping that some doors will open while we're here. However, it's one of those things where you never really know what you're going to get until you start living your life here. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on this weekend. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Like I said, I do have a long form and short form content up on my blog. I'd love for you to spend a moment with me, let me know what you think, just in life and how you're doing, how you're raising your babies, and what else is going on. I want to hear about it in the comments down below. So thanks so much. I feel like I've yapped enough, yapping your ear off, and we're going to get to this weekend's vlog. I struggled in making this vlog so much because I was kind of working against a couple different factors. I was running out of phone storage and haven't been able to successfully go through my footage, my archives, and weed through some things. So forgive me that this vlog has taken forever. I have felt so uninspired for that reason. And like on top of that, I'm sure that if you've kept up with my vlog or my short form content, I've had some people leave some really negative, hurtful comments on my account, which it's not that it gets to me. It's just, it's something to deal with. And it's hard when we've had such a hard year to receive negative backlash. But I'm so sick of like being the victim, and I'm ready to just move forward and look at the positives, look at how great people are reacting to the vlog just in general. I'm super grateful that we reached 850 subscribers. It blows my mind. One of my friends was actually my 850th sub. So it's like, yes, that's great. And I'm really hoping that the next couple of years I can continue to make vlogs. For a while, I was hesitant and also just feeling a little bit discouraged that I wasn't getting monetized fast enough. And then I realized like that's not what this is about. And like the journey to monetization is a journey for a reason. And it's like it's going to be something where it ebbs and flows. And sometimes there's growth, and sometimes there's stalemates, and sometimes there's lack of growth. And that's okay. I think the important thing to remember is to just not give up. For example, this tapestry I'm putting up took me 3 or 4 times. I dropped a pin and I decided to leave it in the vlog so I could talk about it, because it's like, it's kind of shows how when we moved in, I really was hesitant. And now I'm kind of warming up to the place and getting a little bit more established in my routine. And the biggest thing that I'm not doing is I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on my family. I'm not giving up on my dreams and my efforts, even though they are changing and evolving as I am. I'm moving on to 2026, kind of realigning some strategies that I would like to play out this year, some game plans, if you will. In 2025, I tried to document 3 big things of being cleanlier, healthier, more disciplined, and instead was just greeted with a whole bunch of chaos that I felt like we were having to just roll through the punches. And I'm really grateful for it at the end of the year, because I do feel like I'm a changed person, and I had some wake up calls, some realizations along the way that like, you know, making art isn't going to be something that makes me money. And I really need to go back to my investments into programming. I remember I went to the channel in 2023 and I was like, I'm going to learn how to program. And I got quickly discouraged when my programs weren't working and people were telling me that AI was going to take over, and there's no point. There's still a point. AI hasn't taken over completely, and you can use AI as a tool, but I don't know. It's kind of a focus for 2026. On top of that, one of my goals is to kind of unplug from social media. I've been trying to attempt this right now on and off, where I've been deleting my socials. Unfortunately, I kind of get back on in a couple days. But hopefully one day I'll delete them and they'll be gone. I feel like it's kind of like an addiction. Sometimes, you take a step back to get a couple steps forward. This is the end of me putting up all of my pictures on my wall, which took the entire night. I cannot stress that enough, that it was like a 4-hour ordeal, including doing diaper changes and needing to make meals for my daughter. It was the entire night. And I don't know, my husband kind of had his own thing going on this night, so I didn't really want to ask for help. He also helped me put up my shelves later on. I don't know if you'll see him in this video, but he does help put some shelves up, which I'm really grateful for. I've learned a lot in this vlog making process. However, the thing that I've learned to value the most is friendships, which is ridiculous, but it's true. In a lot of my vlogs, I've kind of cried for help in that I felt like I haven't had friends or family or a village, and I've been very heard and I've been very receptive and received amongst my community and showing up for my family. I'm really grateful for my friends right now. My birthday is at the end of November and I'm going to plan a little party and I hope it goes pretty well. I really hope that I'll have enough phone storage to like document a little bit of that journey, but I am really struggling with keeping my phone available for pictures of my daughter and also available for the vlog. So give me a little grace. And like understanding that this has been a big move for us and a really hard time for me as like a mom, as an individual, as a 27-year-old. Like, it's been a really hard time for me. And like, it's hard now more than ever. We're doing the voiceover on this on November 5th. And we still have boxes because we don't have certain furniture items because we can't afford them. And that's just kind of the life we're living right now. And there's no complaints because we all have each other. I always say that like at the end of the day, as long as we all have each other, then everything will be okay. But it's been really hard, and it's been really hard to kind of find like my own creative practice again while doing this move because I've been so like caught up in like I need to take care of the family, the dogs, the house, and very little creativity has taken place. I feel like my perspective around my art has changed. I'm pre-Saturn return, and my Saturn return starts in February 2026, and I'm kind of bracing myself and preparing myself for that because I already feel like I'm changing as an individual and kind of changing some thought processes that I used to have, some old ways of thinking, and establishing some new ways of thinking, and understanding that the only thing that's really important is our family and our close friendships after that. But I really just want to kind of prove my daughter, and like gain a skill and prove that she can do something, because her mom can. And that's kind of my goal right now. And I'm totally rambling. Sorry, I don't mean to be rambling, but I'd rather be real and upfront with you that like this has been a hard move. However, it's made me so grateful and it's making me practice gratitude every day. And like, if you're in and out of our lives, whether you're watching this or you're not, I'm really grateful for you. And I'm really grateful for our time and energy together, whether that's just through this video or whether, if you're involved in my daughter's life or one way or another, like it does make a difference. And I'm so impressed by her and how she's grown amongst our friends and family and how they've like shown her some like I don't know, I see her little personality changing and evolving kind of as she does. So anyway, I'm working on a quote here. I don't finish this, and I also want to tell you that I haven't been doing any quilting or sewing purely because I haven't been feeling creative or like myself. I've been trying to get back into it, but it is one of those things that's really hard to find time. A couple of my friends are like, I don't even understand how you do art, and they're parents as well. And so it makes me feel kind of good that when I get some art done, that it's like, okay, I did it. But it is getting harder to document as she's getting older because it's like, this is really her only time to be this age. And therefore, it's really my only time with her. And I can't focus on anything but her. And so sometimes when she's asleep and I can focus on myself, then great, art gets done. But really, my focus is with my daughter right now. And a lot of people are like, no, 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 you got to focus on yourself. And they're right to a degree. But I feel like I've waited my entire life to be a mom, and I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. She's in the background right now going, hi, I'm doctor. And I think that's adorable. She's almost 3 years old. And when I had her, I was completely scared. I was scared because a lot of people revealed their true colors and kind of their true intentions. And it made me realize kind of how alone I was for a second. But after those 2 years of postpartum and having some really great friendships emerge and having some really good relationships unfold, I am so blessed and I'm so grateful. And like, as hard as this year has been, I just need to count my gratitudes for it. And that is friendships and, hanging out with family, hanging out with each other. It's all good. I'm wearing one of my t-shirts. I have a little pop-up crop top shop where I do digital print on demand, and it really makes a difference. My friends and family support me there, and I haven't had I feel like everyone who supported me I've known in one way or another, but there are some people who I don't know, and that makes me feel good. So thanks, guys. But anyway, today is October 11th, 2025. It's a Saturday, and I am doing okay. We had an interesting night's sleep, to say the least. There's still some kinks in this apartment that we're getting used to, like lighting and smells and everything, and then some. So I have some anxiety. However, I'm trying to focus on kind of what I need to do to kind of ease that. And a big thing for me is making art. So that's what we're going to focus on next, just getting some projects done. I'll show you what I've got going on in a second, but I just wanted to say that it's going okay. If you remember, I was putting things up on the wall last night. It's the next morning and it looks okay. I actually really love it. I won't lie. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on right now. This is the last stretch of our vlog here. Usually I do a final check-in, but I did not have it in me this time, and I really just wanted to make some content for the channel, get it out there. Unfortunately, I don't know when I'm going to make my next vlog. I was trying so hard to just do weekly updates and create something, and I feel burnt out, and I feel like I might need to just finish this year strong, alone without the vlog. And I don't know, really just kind of hope for the best and focus on myself. It has been a wonderful 3 years, and I hope to return to it when I feel better and more like myself, because I do love creating videos and telling a story and sharing my experience, and talking with some of you guys have been incredible. I feel like I've made some lifelong friendships just through TikTok and through communicating through comments and understanding where people are in their lives and their parenting. It's been really perspective changing. There are some goals that I have for my art career that I swear to you I'm going to fulfill, like creating my own tarot deck, creating a comic book, comic book's really hard, but creating a children's story. I would like to do some Kindle direct publishing as my next goal, but it's baby steps right now. So I don't know. I hope wherever you're at, you're doing well. This is the end of the vlog, but I just wanted to say how grateful I am, and our connection is important to me. And I know that it's probably going to be a minute till we see each other next, but I hope we can pick up like we normally do, like old friends, just pick up where we left off and call it good. So anyway, thanks for spending the day with me, the weekend, this last minute. Appreciate you.